Hello everyone, I'm Charlie Danis of Capital Athletics, and joining me now the head coach of the Crusaders football program, Craig Candeto. And coach, last week, tough loss, 75-0 loss to D3 powered Mount Union. I guess the main thing that you can take away from that game is still a lot of improvement from your young football team going forward.
Yeah, I think our message to our team was let's learn from it. And you know, we didn't dwell too long on it. Didn't spend a ton of time on the game film. Obviously, we didn't play very well. They're a very good football team. They're the best football team we've played since I've been here. I think they're a better football team than they were last year. But the thing I said to our guys is we can still play better, and we can grow from that experience, and let it fuel us, really. Let it burn in us and give us more of a desire to be better and to work harder, you know, because obviously Mount Union is the standard in our conference, and we got to see that up close and personal on Saturday.
So now you have to move on. Now, before we get into this week's matchup, every week you send a letter to the Capital Football Association telling everybody what you expect from the team going into the next game, telling a little bit about the opponent. And I like how you were succinct in this week's letter. Quote, 2 words, ... beat Otterbein, period, end of quote. Clearly, this is the rivalry game. This is the game that you underline, you circle, you highlight. For those not familiar with the rivalry, how would you describe the intensity of the Capital Otterbein game and the importance of winning this game?
Yeah, it's a heated rivalry. A lot of our players know each other, have played against each other in either high school or over the past few years in college, and we're 20 minutes from them, so there's a lot of crossover, I think, and socially when guys see each other outside of their universities. So you know, it is an important game. It's not only for the rivalry sense. Anytime you play a rivalry game, you want to always beat your rival. Also for a season sense for us. You know, we're at a very pivotal point in our season. This is game number 5, right in the middle of the schedule, and we're coming off a couple tough losses, and it's a chance for us to get our program going back in the right direction this season in a lot of different ways.
When you first took the job here at Capital, was there a specific moment, a specific player or person within the program that you talked to that let you know, hey, this is an important game, this is, you know, you need to win this game?
Yeah, I don't think it's one person in general. I think it's the whole institution. You know, anytime you have that rivalry game, the whole, from men's and women's basketball to baseball, everybody talks about it. You know, it is the thing that, you know, taking a job at the school here at Capital is that you need to beat Otterbein. And you know, again, like I said, any rivalry, that's your goal. You know, I'll never be the coach that says if we just win one game all year and it's Otterbein, I'll be happy. You know, we want to win other games, but this one definitely matters, and it is a huge game for us in a lot of ways.
So let's take a look at this year's Otterbein squad. The Cardinals 2-2 overall, 2-1 in conference, coming off of a loss to Heidelberg. When you look at the film, how would you describe the offense led by quarterback Brick Davis?
Yeah, Brick Davis is a good player. I know they had some injuries at quarterback last year throughout the season, and he's played really well for them this year. He's been very steady, very consistent. They're a very good football team. They're better than they were last year on film, and they played some close games. I know they've had some disappointing losses this year. Last week you mentioned Heidelberg. They were leading that game for the majority of the game, and then it slipped away from them. But you know, they have some talent. They have some experience on that football team on both offense and defense, and they present a very good challenge for us. And we're going to have to play very well to beat them on Saturday. A little more experience than we are, but that's not an excuse for us. If we go out and execute, I think we can have a good day.
You touched upon their defense having talent. What does your offense need to do in order to be successful against that Cardinals defense?
I think from a turnover ratio standpoint, that's huge for us. The last 2 weeks we've lost that battle. Last week we were 3-0. You know, we turned it over 3, didn't get any. The week prior was very similar numbers, and anytime that we do that, we lose momentum. You know, we're putting ourselves in bad positions, whether it's our offense not being able to maintain the ball and putting our defense in a bad spot, or just not getting the ball from them to put our offense in a good situation. So that's a huge stat that we need to win on Saturday.
All right, Coach. Well, hey, good luck against the Cardinals. Beat Otterbein for us, will you?
All right, Charlie.
That was head coach Craig Candeto. His Crusaders taking on the Otterbein Cardinals this weekend. Hopefully they'll be able to get the big win in the rivalry game this weekend. Primetime game on the campus of Otterbein University. For Capital Athletics, I'm Charlie Danis. We'll see you next time.